Hey, what's up guys, Tactiholics here, and today we have a chance to break down the Remington R51. Brand new on the market, designed for concealed carry to be a direct competitor with things like the Ruger LC9. We're looking at a price range of about $430 without a Crimson Trace laser, and up to around $600 with the Crimson Trace laser package that they're going to be offering. What this is a single action only hammer fired gun, which means that when you function the slide, charge around, make the gun ready, the hammer's at a full cocked position. You have a safety along the entire back of the gun here, a good set of 3-dot sights, ambidextrous magazine releases for a single stack magazine that holds 7 rounds of 9mm, and a trigger pull that's in the area of 5 to 5.5 pounds. We have a 3.4-inch fixed barrel with an incredibly low bore axis. You can see when you get your hand on the gun just how low that sits in your hand. That should really help mitigate the recoil. The gun overall weighs empty 22 ounces. So very nice and light. You can obviously see how small this is. Perfect for any type of concealed carry that you're looking for. Easily stashable in the glove box of your car, appendix carry, 4 o'clock carry, inside of a purse or a bag, something like that. So let's go ahead and put some rounds through it and see what happens. So after putting some rounds to the R51, let's talk about the good stuff. I feel like the trigger, being a single action only, is going to be significantly better than some of its competitors, such as the Ruger LC9 and LCP, Smith & Wesson Bodyguard. The double action only trigger in those weapons is going to be a lot longer and a lot softer and mushier of a break than what the R51 presents. The trigger in the R51 has no take-up whatsoever, a nice, crisp, clean break. There is no reset point, so you do have to get used to coming all the way back out to the initial breaking point, but all in all, not too bad. Now let's move on to the not so good. Starting with the slide. When cycling the slide by hand, there's 2 to 3 false stopping points, if you will, where the slide feels like it's bottomed out and it's all the way back. This does not impede the gun from its normal cycling or functioning when shooting rounds, but it could pose a somewhat of a challenge to certain people when chambering around or manipulating the slide to take the gun apart. Definitely something to consider. Remington says that the R51 has a 200 to 400 round break-in period. Over the past couple weeks, we've got our hands on a number of R51s. Some of them were fresh out of the box. Other ones had been shot for a period of time and even worked over by gunsmiths. One of the R51s we got our hands on had 150 rounds through it. We're closely approaching Remington's break-in period, as they say. Not only was the slide functioning in the same capacity as an out-of-the-box gun, being gritty and chunky, but also the rifling was blowing out of the barrel already. Now understand that rifling are grooves cut into the barrel and can't technically be removed, but the edge of the barrel material where the rifling is cut in can peel out, and that's exactly what we experienced on an R51 that we had our hands on. Another deficit that we encountered is the backstrap safety. Although intuitive and easy to depress when gripping the gun, we found on a particular model that when we took our hand off the gun and set the weapon down on a table, the grip safety didn't spring back and release, thereby going to a safe position. Arguably, this is a significant problem. If your gun has a safety, it should work appropriately. So all in all, there are some positives to the R51, and there's certainly some negatives. Now, most firearms companies out there, when they release a new product, just like a car, there's some bugs to work through. So my recommendation at this point would be consider it, evaluate it, maybe get your hands on it and shoot it if you can, but I think you might be best off waiting until maybe the second production run of the R51 before you actually make that purchase. Well, that about does it for this time, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Subscribe to us here on YouTube, join the Facebook group and the Facebook page, Tactiholics, and check us out on Tactiholics.com. We never quit.